father listening right now who wants to stop parenting on autopilot, what are three things you think that or you believe that he could do tonight to
Mhm.
change that?
One, write down whatever your most audacious hopes and dreams are for your children. First thing.
Okay.
Two, ask your children to who it's going to sound a little bit morbid, but ask your children to write your obituary. Tell your
Mm,
children they only get 10 to 12 words to describe who you are, 50 to 75 characters, because they're going to be the ones more likely than not that are actually going to write the thing when it's done. So that's just two things. And then the third thing would be to take an assessment of how much time you actually spend authentically engaged with your children. I don't mean sitting at the table watching television or they looking at their phone and you looking at your phone. I mean, when you all are actually doing just like you and I have done for the last 50 minutes, how
right.
often do you spend 50 minutes to an hour just having dialogue with your children? Right? Those are three things.
I will tell you, and I told people this before. My kids have generally never really wanted to talk growing up. They didn't want to when they get home from school. The 50 questions.
Right.
So I stopped doing that. Hey, it would be a quick, hey, how was the day at school? Anything new, and keep it short. But come dinner time at the Darden house, everybody has to help prepare a meal, and I wouldn't ask any questions. The kids would just get to talking. They'd be talking to each other, talking to, me and my wife. And all of a sudden, we learned so much
So
about
much.
the kids, about how their day was, how they're feeling, what their headspace was, what problems were going on at school, and all just over food.
And the other thing ancients used to do is they used to walk and talk. So
Yes.
sometimes I would just say to my son, "Hey, let's go take a walk," and maybe we just walk in silence.
Right.
But maybe we end up having a conversation about stuff. But yeah, those are the other way that I do it. Just take a walk.